Good afternoon, guys. How are you doing? You can already tell what I'm going to talk about from what I've just shown you on the intro. Tuesday and Wednesday, it took me a very long time to get through every single one of my books. What I was doing, I was writing down every individual one, apart from, when it was like series, say, for example, The Flash 1 to 130, I'd type that in the computer, and so forth. And I've not even tallied them up yet. I've written down how many comic books in each section, or on each line, and I've yet to go through them to find out exactly how many I have. But it took me all day Tuesday. Literally, I was starting about 10 o'clock in the morning till about 11. Then I thought, right, I'm hungry, have some food. Started again around 12:30 till about 5:30, and then I realised Harley wanted to go out. When I come back from taking him out, I carried on till about 8 o'clock that night. Went down for my tea, started again around 10 o'clock until 1:30. And I'd managed to get through all of them boxes, and all of them boxes, bar one down there. And the reason I stopped was because my brain just turned to mush. It just stopped and said, look, I'm tired, I want to go to bed. So I had to give up. And because the room was a complete mess with boxes everywhere, I let Harley sleep with me that night. And then Wednesday I got up. By 9:30 I was at it again till around, I think, 11:30. Had my dinner, started again at 2 o'clock, and I finished at 5:55. That's how long it took to get through every single one, not just in here but in my other room as well. Plus I was rearranging the drawers. I'm not sure if I've ever shown you guys. These drawers, they're full. Well, I say they're full. They've got comic books, the most recent ones, so I could just chuck them in. Yeah, so Wednesday I put them all back into the cupboards and everything was fine, apart from the fact that I did notice that that was broken and it was sort of underneath where the nails, well, the screws are. Nails. But I thought nothing of it. And then yesterday I decided to get out the next pile of books that I was reading. So of course, yes, was it yesterday? Thursday. It's alright, I'm like confused of what day it is because I'm on nights. Yeah, it was yesterday, Thursday. Got all the boxes out, went through all the books again that I needed to get out, and then I put them all back in, and that started making crack noises and thump noises all afternoon, all evening, right up until I decided to have a look before I went to work last night, and it was like this. This was pulling up, and that's when panic set in, because this was pulling up from this, and I thought, well, eventually that is just going to flop onto the floor. And the problem with that is it's propping this up, which, as you can see, is connected to these shelves and the top. So if that dropped, they would drop too, and there'd be a calamity, like literally. I mean, it's bad enough that happened, and I was a bit weary that, if it started collapsing the whole lot, Harley's in here, so I didn't want him to get injured. So just before work, fished out all the boxes, put them in the other room. Hence the ISO. So that's my dilemma, and I'm now in two frames of mind. One, being the cheapskate that I am, and it's probably going to happen, is get some blocks of wood and stick them under there, like all the way across or whatever, so it lifts it up and it keeps it solid. The only problem is I don't want to be pulling that off in case that lot goes, so I'd have to take all them out, and all the books that are up here, just normal, everyday, well, I say normal everyday reading books, but yeah, my books are up there, most of them. Oh, my second frame of mind is redo this entire room. Costs money, which I don't want to spend, but here's my thought, because I don't know if I've shown you the cupboards or the wardrobes at Joe and Pete's. I think I have. The ones that they've got in the bedroom, and it sort of goes around like that. I'm thinking of doing that, but have it from here, and I've worked out the measurements, so there'll be two of these cupboards along this way, then maybe some sort of corner shelves or whatever there, and then two more cupboards to here, and then more shelves down here, and maybe some drawers. And of course, doing that, I'd have to get rid of this carpet. I'll get a new one. I've just realised I've also probably want to get rid of the curtains. I'd have to redo all the wallpapering, which does need doing. and get rid of that crap that I can't touch because, you know, I'm allergic. Seriously, I'm not going to go into details of how I'm allergic, but let's just say I'm allergic to it, to polystyrene. So as you can see, my week has been fun. It has actually. I've enjoyed getting up, going through all the books and seeing what I've got. And hey, I've just closed you, you cheeky monkey. Close. But until I sort it out, unfortunately, I've got this problem. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering about this. This was supposed to go in the loft. I've not got around to doing it. Laziness. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Get it out of the way. You know, and people are probably saying, why don't you just put your boxes upstairs in the loft? I've done that before. And the problem with that is, like for example, see all these plastics around the comics? They stick together because of the moisture upstairs. And I think, you know, because it'll start deteriorating. And what will happen once it eats through that bag, it'll start on the comic books. And I don't want to risk that, so that's why I brought them all back down. Well, that's where I am at this particular moment in time. The house is falling to bits. I still haven't done that. It's because, you know, I've still got pain here and I'm just like, I don't want to aggravate it any more than I do. Do you want to go out now? Okay, let's take you for a walk. So I'm feeling a little chuffed. I've just walked Harley. I've been tweeted to by Ultimate Squid 21. He tweets me quite often, which I don't mind because I like to interact with my viewers or fans or whatever it is you call yourselves, smeggies. But yes, I got this tweet from Adam, Ultimate Squid 21, with a video link attached to it. So I went to it, and he's made a video called Shout Out to Smeg Chris. And I really enjoyed the video. It was weird seeing that he remembers all of these things, even Harley's breed, and I found it ironic that you mentioned, I'm assuming you're watching, I found it ironic that you mentioned my comic books after what's happened with my wardrobe, and that just made me giggle. But yeah, that was really nice. I thought that was cool. And yes, I am a geeky YouTuber. I'm proud of that fact. If you want to check him out, Ultimate Squid 21, you can check out that video as well. I've tweeted it and shared it on Facebook. But yeah, cheers for that, Adam. Thanks. I'm currently in Wickes and I'm looking at all the wood that they've got, and none of it's actually as thick as I need it to be. I've measured it with my tape measure and I've brought it with me, and I've measured how deep I need it to be, and I'm looking at these and they're just, well, they're not very thick, to say the least. But, you know, I'm looking and weighing up my options. I have seen one round here, up there, but it's not as thick. It's like maybe 1.5 inches too short. So the bottom shelf that's broken won't actually sit on it as much. Well, it will sit on it, it'll just depress and it'll not be as high as it wants to be. Excuse me, I've still got this cold. Well, I say I've still got it. I'm no longer bunged up or anything. It's just around my throat and it keeps clogging up. You know, the thing is, where I work, we have wood thrown away into a wood skip. So I think I might go and have a look in there tonight. Although it'll be pitch black. Maybe I'll wait till next week. But that's the thing, I don't want to wait because my comic books in the boxes are just sat in my bedroom, and that's annoying. Very, very annoying. I don't know. I'm in home base now. I'm faring no better. Aye, aye, aye. You know, like I joke about being allergic to Christmas and all that, I think I'm actually developing a real phobia against it, because I've just gone through home base in the Christmas section, and it's happened as well. Yeah, I was with Joe on Sunday and we went through the range, and there was this massive Christmas area. And as I'm walking through, I actually started feeling like creeped out, and you know, it felt almost claustrophobic, sort of. I mean, I'm not claustrophobic as it is, but I just felt like I was being surrounded by ickiness. And I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually developing a real phobia. And it just happened as I'm going through home base, and there were Christmas stuff on outside, and I'm just like doing this, and I don't know how to explain it. I think because of all the joking that I've made about being allergic to Christmas, I might be actually developing it. That's the problem when you're a hypochondriac, which I am. I've always been a hypochondriac. And you start thinking that you've got these symptoms and you actually start to feel them. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just all up here. I have to show you, so next time I'm going through a Christmas section, I'll have to show you how I'm reacting, because it's not something I'm purposely doing. I just start cringing as I'm going through. It's weird. Oh well, I'm going back home now. I've fixed it all. Look, the boxes, they're all disappeared. How have I managed to do that, you wonder? Well, it's a little known fact, and I don't boast it that often, but I have this ability to put things in places to get them out of the way. Sorry, I've got a sweat on from all the hard work I've just done. Yeah, I can utilise space for things. I don't know why, but it's something that I've always been able to do. Anyway, put 2 boxes there. Hopefully that's not going to collapse. I've put 2 boxes there. Hopefully that's not going to collapse. That was already space. I've had to remove a duvet out of there. I'll get to that. And then the majority of it is in there, as you can see. Of course, there were already boxes in there, so what have I done with them? Oh, I've only stacked them up there, and hopefully this will not break. It's not bending at this moment in time. There were no underwear in there, was there, that you could see? No, okay, good. But yeah, I stacked them up there. And of course, there was a second duvet that was in there. I was like, well, maybe I should put them in cubbyhole. And then I was like, hold on a minute, there's a place I can put them. Dun, 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 dun. There, right there. It's not putting any weight on the bottom, so it's not going to collapse, hopefully. So I've done all of that, fixed it, sorted it out. No, I'm kidding, it's a temporary fix. I've got a feeling that it's going to take a while, possibly, to get all of this sorted out. So I'd rather not have the boxes just sat around in my bedroom and me having to go around them and everything. So I've managed to pack everything away. But I will sort it out, either with putting something in the bottom or getting a new wardrobe. Although for some reason my brain's saying, just get a new wardrobe, redo the whole bedroom. And I know what my friends and family will be saying, oh, you're actually going to do something? We'll believe it when we see it. Anyway guys, I'm going to get off. I'll talk to you when I do. But until then, peace out. Yeah, I've always been good at packing things away. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I'll do that another day.